We are Chris and Bex, we are the Nomadic Crowbot, and after 3 years of this being an unintentional Project Narrowboat, we're actually going to go on our first cruise of the year at the end of summer and unintentionally getting caught out in the floods, but more of that later. The reason for the complete refit, this huge leak that we discovered under the floorboards 2 days in. And guess what? I'm crap at DIY, so that's probably why it's taken so long. There's still a hell of a lot to sort out on the narrowboat. We need a bathroom. We need new batteries. But we're going to go off-grid on a massive cruise to see how far the setup we have on a narrowboat will take us. So perhaps a little bit cruel ending the last episode like that. But she's up and running, let's get going, guys. We currently have no real plans in place of where we're going or when we're coming back. Like I said, the main purpose of this trip is to see how far our terrible off-grid setup will get us. Unfortunately, our narrowboat's batteries don't like to hold charge. Hopefully with the engine running and the cruising, you know, we'll be alright. Watch this space. Also, this is our bathroom. So we've got a compost loo there, that works, but we don't have a shower. But we've got something very fun coming up in a few episodes' time to help us out with that. Also, it's the first time we're going to be able to try out our brand new Titan boat canopies. Rain is forecasted, that's fine, we've got the canopy cover. If we get a little bit of sun, it can be turned into a gazebo, or will it just get in the way? Because we've never tried cruising with one of these things on. Anyway, back to the cruise. So we're trying not to hit this cruiser in the front here. So Bex is going to reverse the boat. Little pusheroonie, and off we go. Finally, we've got a really good spot here at the marina. It's really easy to take your boat out on cruises. So we're going to get through the first lock first before trying out the canopy cover because we don't want to smack it like on the first little hurdle. Crowbot is very precautious. So the landing strip for the lock is just up here on the left, followed by a really sharp turning left into the lock. Unfortunately, the lock's not set, so we're going to have to moor up, unset it, and unset it. Is that even a narrowboat term? I don't know. In the past, when the lock's been open, we went upstream a little bit, turned around, and then you've got a better gauge to sort of get the narrowboat in. Look how sharp this corner is, guys. Possibly. So we've just stopped on the landing strip just outside the marina here, and we're just setting up the lock for the narrowboat to go in. Again, me and Becca are both very snobby. We refuse to use manual locks. We won't do it, will we? We're far too posh, aren't we?
Huh?
Nonsense. So I think today, because normally we go up here to try and turn the boat round and bring it back because it's quite a sharp little bend from the marina, as you can see at the front of the narrowboat here. But there is a little turny spot here, so I reckon we're going to give that a little go and see if we can get it in that way. Just see what happens. Boats have got stuck over here, so this should be interesting. Right, I think we're nearly ready to go. Can Rebecca Crowbot do it, guys? And we don't seem to be the only ones that want to use the lock today. Yes, the babies are going to join us on our cruise, guys. No Sopranella though. I mean, I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she's gone away again for a few years.
How's my space at the front?
Easy. So I'm cleverly pulling in the narrowboat here now, and I'm trying to stop the narrowboat from sort of getting knocked or crushed against this wall. Oh, they cleared off pretty quick, didn't they? While Becca steers to the right and gently brings the back of the boat round. That one nearly got squashed, man. Told me to get round the other side. On the very rare occasions that we have gone cruising, we got into the habit of mooring up with the front and rear ropes. It's much more stable, and if you've got cruiser boats in there with you, they're far happier when you've got it really sort of tight up against the side for them. Which is, you know, fair play, you want to do your bit for them, but we're in here by ourselves now, and I think it's maybe we've been going a little bit over the top with all that, so we're just going to do it with the middle rope here. I've seen Narrowboat Will, he always just does it with the middle rope, so middle rope it is. Look at that confidence. All right then. I'm just trying to work out if our canopy covers can fit under these little bridges. I'm sure they can. They're designed for that, aren't they? Or are they? First cruise in over a year, guys! Let's get crazy! Let's not get too carried away. But that all went really, really well. You've done amazing getting out of the marina, amazing doing a little turn into the lock. Now I'm going to do an amazing thing and see if we can get these Titan crutch covers up while moving. Woo! There we go, fully tightened up. Does it get in the way a bit?
Not really, no. Like, no, you can sort of, we've got pretty clear passage of sight down there.
All we need now is the sun, because this acts obviously as a little sun barrier, a gazebo some might say. Sorry, I'm excited. We're going cruising for the first time in ages. Let's go! Obviously these are all out now. All we need is a bit of sun to come.
Oh, and look, as if by magic, the sun just broke through the cloud.
Oi, someone's looking out for us. So the plan was to do sort of a couple of hours every day, really. We want to enjoy this, but the way this cruise went, we ended up doing 6 to 7 hours on the first day, and Bex got very, very stressed out and panicky when it started getting dark and we couldn't work out where the hell to moor. So we've got all that coming up in a bit, guys. I mean, where are you meant to moor if it's getting completely dark and there's nowhere to moor? What do? Do you just whack the anchor down and go to bed? You get to big stretches on the rivers where there's just nowhere to moor. Even the wild mooring's sort of off the cards. So you want to give yourself enough time. We didn't, or did we? Secretly, one of my big plans was to try and get out of this area a little bit. This is St Neots that we're coming into now, and it's very, very close to home. I want to get up like hours and hours away and get into the wilderness a little bit so I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere, even though I'm probably just 5 minutes up the road by car. Boat life. These things are very, very slow, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Still stuffing my fat little face. Does anyone else just constantly eat jelly babies while like cruising? Nah, just me then. Starting to get dark. Bex is alright, she thinks we're fine. I start panicking. No, I thought it was Bex that panics. So we've got about an hour of sunlight left, I reckon, and it's going to be pitch black. So I'm starting to wonder what the hell happens when it gets dark. There is a lot coming up. I'm wondering if to just leave it there, get up super early, so I'm the first to use it. I don't really like leaving narrowboat on a landing strip. I mean, that's really frowned upon, but what's better, doing that or facing the dangers of it getting dark and not being able to find somewhere to moor? You can tell I'm panicking. Are you worried about it getting dark?
No, that's your job. You panic. You're good at that.
It's getting dark. It might not look like it on the camera, but it's getting dark. Is it getting dark, Bex?
Nah, it's fine.
honestly was getting dark, guys. The camera makes it all look just like a normal day. It was getting dark, please believe me. We've never been cruising on the canal, so we don't really know what to expect, but the rivers here are absolutely gorgeous, guys. They're massive. There's not a lot of other boaters about. There's lots of room in case problems occur. It's very, very chilled out on the rivers, but they can prove to be a lot more dangerous to navigate. But yeah, thankfully enough, we just about found a proper designated mooring area for the Whistling Wombat, just as it was about to go pitch blackers. Is that a word? Pitch blackers? Nearly pitch black, man. Bex has been panicking the whole journey. Need to get somewhere. Should we go there? Should we go here? We'll be alright.
When Chris says Bex, he's referring to himself. Mr. Panic Pants over here, jeez.
I'm not a panicker, am I?
Oh my god, you're the most panicky person I've ever known in my life. Do you want to know an easier way to do that? You just go like that.
Clever little panicker, isn't she?
I'm too far the other way.
I think we need a little celebration, bud. What do you reckon? So we're up here, just gone past Off-Grid Lock and Buckton Marina, and this is on the Anglian waterways. So you can tell because the little lights have come on the boat, the solar lights, so you know exactly how dark it is, guys. Don't listen to her lies. End of day one. First voyage in over a year, and as stressful as it is, so excited for this one. This is going to be a good one. We deserve it, don't we, after all the trouble we've had. Again, it's actually far darker than this, guys. Cheers. What a nice, stressful first day. What do you reckon?
Yes, you are stressful. The boat's fine.
Oh, this is the bit I live for. The stopping. Earlier on it was the cruising, wasn't it?
And then 5 minutes in and you're like, are we not nearly there yet?